I shocked myself with the things I started to be able to do. I'm so confused. Did they win? Hey everyone, so I just finished my stream. I did a midweek mech session this time because things are all over the place, as they always are, usually. I usually do Saturday mech sessions, but all my Saturdays have been had something else on lately, and still is the case for the next couple of weeks, so I've been doing midweek mech sessions instead. So it's the 22nd of November today, and I just wrapped up my stream. The outro music is still going. I did this before, but it was kind of fun, so let me do it again. Let's check in with the chat and see who's still there. There's Raven Song, I'm Amanda, Shannon Franco, Finbar McDonagh, Charlotte Matthews, Niall Powell, Rebecca Turin, John Sauer, York Burnison, Glitter JM, Michael Staunton. Thank you guys, shout out to you guys, you're the best. Yeah, so wrapping up the stream, just waiting for the music to finish up so I can end it officially. Yeah, it was really fun, played some songs. This will be the last day, or the last stream that I do with this kind of, you know, fall looking pumpkin setup. I'll be putting up the Christmas stuff for the next stream. So I feel like at this point now, my videos and vlogs are kind of in the holiday season, we'll say, because tomorrow we are heading to Arizona to Ashton's family because this week is Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving's on Thursday, obviously, and today is Tuesday. So tomorrow we're driving. We're gonna get up early tomorrow and drive to Arizona, about 6 hours, not too bad. Nothing compared to Idaho. We don't have to do that anymore. Heading off tomorrow, me, Ashton and Odie, and we're going to spend Thanksgiving down in Arizona, or as you would say in Ireland, up in Arizona. I don't know why we do that, but my grandma used to always talk about that. They used to always say if something was north, they'd say down, and if something was south, they'd say up. So I grew up in Mayo, so my grandma would always say, up in Kerry, we're going up to Kerry, or we're going down to Donegal, or down to I don't know why. Technically we're going up to Arizona. That's how an Irish person might say it, maybe not, depends. Anyway, I just love our little road trips, they're so fun. Excited to bring Odie, he loves their house, he just gets to run in the garden, which he doesn't have, so this is wrapping up soon. Yeah, he gets to run around, so it's so fun to run around in the garden with him, and yeah, I can't wait, it's gonna be very fun. So I'll probably vlog little bits along the way, maybe not too much like the family stuff. Oh, gotta end it. There we go, it's ended. Also, these lights, I don't know if anyone's picked up on this, but these lights keep falling down, these ones. I keep putting them back up and they're not sticking, so I've kind of temporarily given up on them, although you can't really see them in the stream or anything, so I've kind of just left them there. I hope you guys have been enjoying my vlogs in this later part of the year. I feel like I've been so behind with them, like editing them is like, I get one done, that's taken so much work, and then I'm like immediately into the next one, and just with everything else going on, it's I wish I could get them done quicker, but you know, that's just, what are you gonna do? Only so much you can do in one day, so. But I appreciate you guys watching them, and I hope you like them. I've got some things to edit now and get some things done, and also have to pack as well for the next few days. So yeah, it is almost 3 o'clock now in the afternoon, so I better get moving. My bag to pack, Odie's bag to pack, and Ashton pack his own bag. Gotta get all my stuff done, so I'll check in with you guys tomorrow when we're on the road to Arizona.
Hello. Waiting for Daddy to come back from the bathroom. Look at your little feet. Oh, I love your feet. So cute. Hello. Hello, handsome. Oh, because you see you, Daddy, that's why. Good boy! You're a good boy! Okay, it's dramatic much. Trilogy Plus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can topple this thing easy. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. What happened? How's that?
It does, yeah.
Oh wait.
We gotta do all the exploring.
Is this some bullshit?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You know what? What bullshit's ever stopped
This is where you can donut.
There's
So much for nothing. It will
See,
fit.
Cody would love.
Oh yeah.
Hello everyone. So it's been a few days since our Thanksgiving trip. We're back now. I actually ended up not vlogging too much while we were there. Just didn't really feel like it. I don't know, just wanted to be in the festivities and enjoying the family time. So yeah, anyways, it was really nice. It was a nice few days. Today is Friday, the 2nd of December, and I can't believe it's December already. I am excited mixed with terrified. I'm excited because I love December, I love Christmas, and these next like 2 to 3 weeks are, or we'll say 3 to 4 weeks, are like my favorite time of the year. I just love the build up to Christmas. I love kind of sprinkling in all my little festivities that I love to do during this time, and some of it's really simple as like making a cup of tea or a hot chocolate and watching the Muppet Christmas Carol, like just stuff like that I just like to do by myself or whoever else wants to join in with me, just like little things that I just love doing. So I'm excited it's December. I'm also terrified because of how fast the time is going. It's very crazy. I don't know where this year felt like the fastest year ever. So I have a lot of work to do over the next few weeks, but I also kind of keep trying like in my mind to like stop and smell the roses as much as I can, because you know it's going to be a whole year before it's December again, and then it'll be December 23, which is just terrifying. So I'm just kind of trying to like, I'm racing every day to get all my things done, but also trying to like stop every now and then as much as I can and enjoy myself and enjoy this month, because it's the best. So Thanksgiving was a blast and we're back now. I'm going to be filming quite a bit over the next couple of days because we have the craziest weekend about to happen. It's Friday afternoon. It's currently 1:10 in the afternoon. It's actually quite dark today. Like it's actually, we woke up and it was raining. So it feels very like wintry and a little bit blustery and cold and wet, and I kind of like it. I'm like, am I in Ireland? So in the next hour, I am getting ready to leave for Palm Springs. I'm heading to Palm Springs today because tomorrow I am competing in my very first Irish dance feis. I'm excited / terrified, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I've been having like you know, like waking up during the night, freaking out about it in the last week. But as it's getting closer, I think I'm getting slowly more calm because I do feel fully prepared. It's just, yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be a different ball game when I'm actually up there having to dance. Some of you watching may be like, a what? A feis? What is that? So feis in Irish dance are like very much part of it. I mean, they're mandatory, of course. Not mandatory. Not mandatory. They're optional. They're optional, of course. You don't have to do feis, but basically feis are, I suppose, kind of like a competition, but not really. You're competing with other students from other schools, but you're also kind of competing with yourself, I think, too, a little bit. I don't know if that's correct. That's kind of the way I think about it. Feis are supposed to be like a thing that you do if you want to progress in Irish dancing, because Irish dancing is a sport, actually. I know it's an art, but it's also a sport. And if anyone disagrees with me, try it. Try an Irish dance class and then you'll agree with me that it's a sport. Oh, Odie. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. You gotta get under the blanket. Okay, I'll help you. Basically, you do feis if you want to progress, like, up the levels, kind of like grades. Actually, this might be a good comparison, actually. If anyone's ever done piano grades, it's kind of like that, where you can learn the piano, but in order for you to progress up the grades and get, like, learn more like technical stuff and like be a better player, like you have to do classical exams or whatever, or, you know, your piano, your grade exams. It's kind of like that. So feis run like all through the year, and you kind of just sign up for the ones that are in your region or the ones you want to go to, the ones that you're free to go to, and if your dances are ready. So my soft shoe dances are ready, I think. I started Irish dance this year, so I'm not even dancing a year. But yeah, I've decided to go ahead for this Féile na nUllaigh, which is happening tomorrow, which is the Christmas feis. And it's in Palm Springs, which is a couple of hours drive from here. So that's what I'm going to do. But I think I'm gonna vlog my whole experience of doing this. I'm kind of just gonna film, I think, today and tomorrow and let you know afterwards how it goes. I'm not doing hard shoe yet. I don't feel ready for hard shoe, but my soft shoe I'm gonna do 4 dances. I'm competing in 4 dances, my reel, my single jig, my slip jig, and my light jig. So I'll be on the stage 4 different times, dancing against, I don't know how many other people are in the adult category, but we'll find out. I'm dancing, I think, at like sometime around 8:30 tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning I'm going to be up early. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know how it goes afterwards. I'm like, I'd love to place. I'm kind of hoping I place, but I'm trying to like not put the pressure on myself and like just do a feis, see how it goes. You know, it doesn't have to be great or perfect, but it's just like breaking the ice of doing one. Kind of terrified, but I think it'll be fun. I think once I get there and I get going, I'll be like, oh my god, this is a blast. And it's all Christmas themed, so it's gonna be so fun. Like, it's perfect for me to do my first feis at a Christmas one. So I have to get ready to leave because we're leaving within the hour. I want to get out before the traffic, and I'm just gonna have the night in Palm Springs, just chill, nice and calm, maybe edit a poker video or something, just nice and calm tonight, run through the dances myself. Yeah, all for the feis tomorrow.
Your first feis! Oh my god!
Proud of you!
Thank you! Yes. That's brilliant!
Oh my gosh, you're so happy.
Oh my god, Amy! I knew you could do. I told you were a belly of a friend.
Light jig and slip jig, we have second place. And then we have a 4th place for single. Congratulations. Thank you.
Look at you! What did you get?
So cool.
Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. Hey, how do you feel? What happened? What did you get?
I placed 2nd in my slip jig and my light jig, and I placed 4th in my single jig, and I missed my reel.
That's okay. Who cares? Look what you did. Let's see what you got.
3 medals.
Oh my gosh.
2 silver, 1 bronze. Not bad for a first feis.
Freaking awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, honey.
Hi, do you want to go for a walk? Is that a yes? You want to go for a walk? You want walkies?
How many dogs am I triggering right now?
You want to go for a walkies? You do? You do? Well then let's go. You're my boy and I love you. Let's go for a walk. Let's do it. Oh, you look so gumpy. You're tired after our walk. Good boy. Still a chilled Sunday, even though it doesn't feel like Sunday. But it's still a chill Sunday.
Hello everyone. So me and Odie went for a walk this morning, as you probably just saw. It's Sunday, December 4th. I wanted to vlog a little bit yesterday, like more after the Feis, like once I got back home, but honestly I was absolutely wrecked. So tired. I was emotionally exhausted just from the whole thing, but also I had been up. I didn't sleep great the night before. I had one of those nights where you keep waking up a lot. I knew I was gonna have to get up early, so I went to bed early, but sometimes that doesn't work because you're not quite tired enough. So I think I went to bed at like 10, but I didn't actually fall asleep. I don't know what time I actually fell asleep, but I just remember waking up and it was like midnight, 1 a.m, 2 a.m, 3 a.m. It was like I was on this like cycle of waking up and I'd fall right back to sleep again, but I would just keep waking up having so much anxiety about the Feis and just the whole thing, everything that came with it. And I got up at 5 anyway to do my makeup and my hair, put on my outfit, get stretched out, do a bit of dancing warm up. I was due to dance at like 8:20 in the morning or something, so I had to be there like at least an hour before I was due to dance. So it was a very early start. Long way of saying I was very tired yesterday and I ended up not vlogging when I got home. So today is quite an interesting day, but before I get into that, I just kind of wanted to reflect on yesterday. I'm so happy that I placed in my dances. For me, like, it's so much deeper than that. Like, the medals represent, for me at least, for me personally, the medals represent the fact that I did it. I went and danced at a Feis for the very first time in my life, and yeah, I came out of it alive. And I came out of it wanting to do more. Like, I'm already so excited to possibly do one again very soon. Like, I was talking to Ashton quite a lot about it afterwards, like on our drive home, because he was obviously there with me and he's very in tune to me and like what I've been going through and stuff. And obviously, you know, he's only come into my life like 5 years ago, which is a long time. But you know, he knows me and he knows the things that I struggle with. Even just the fact that, like, we were talking about it afterwards and he was like, you would not have done that 2 years ago. And I was like, no, you're right. I would not have done that 2 years ago. There is no chance. 2 years ago, I would have done that. No way. I've always just had a really hard time with anything that involves like a performance of any kind, or like where I have to like perform but also like show a good part of myself, or like in any kind of like a performance. I say music particularly, which is very ironic because I wanted to be a musician alongside all that, and that is what I do. So it sounds very contradictory, I realize that, don't worry. One of the reasons why I do YouTube, because that aspect of it is very uncomfortable for me. Like, the idea of people I know in real life watching my videos is terrifying to me, like terrifying. Even if it's something that I'm really proud of, like, it's so weird to me. I don't know if it's maybe like small town syndrome, like I grew up in a small town where, you know, people just knew stuff about you and people talk about you, like not even in a bad way, just even in good ways. Like, people just, you know, news gets around in a small town, and I just never, the idea of being talked about at all just made me like I just would like fold into myself. Like, I would rather not have people say anything about me. Like, I'd rather just blend into the wall. I don't know why. It's like a thing I've always had. In the last couple of years, I've started to like give the middle finger to that feeling. So it's still very uncomfortable, but since I've started to reject those thoughts, the things that I've done have shocked me. I'm just talking about this because maybe you're like me. maybe you're not. I'm talking to the people who are like me. Like, if you are afraid to do something, or if you have a thing you really want to do, especially if it's something that's like outside of the norm, like say it's in the entertainment or the art industry, or if it's online, if it's YouTube or whatever, fuck everyone. Fuck everyone. Just my little word of advice to anyone watching who's like, I really want to do this thing, or I'm starting to do this thing. You know, I'm finding people's opinions hard to deal with, people who, especially the people who don't know what the hell they're talking about because they're not doing it themselves, but somehow they feel qualified to input on what you're doing. Just fuck everyone. Because for me, the moment I started that thought process, I shocked myself with the things I started to be able to do. Singing on live streams, singing at a gig, going to an Irish dance fete and competing. They're not like amazing top of the barrel things, but they're huge little things, you know what I mean? Even though I've not been comfortable the whole time. Definitely not. I've had moments where I want to just like delete my channel. But I just say, no, fuck it. It's okay to feel uncomfortable, and it's okay to let people talk, whether it's good or bad. Doesn't matter. I did not mean to talk that long about that. Yeah, we've had a huge weekend here in this house because I had my thing yesterday in Palm Springs, and now today is the YouTube Streamy Awards. My husband, Ashton, at Trilogy Media, is nominated. Trilogy Media were nominated for a Streamy Award 2022 in the collaboration category with Mark Rober. Oh, sweetie. Hello. He's gonna jump up on the bed now. And he's gonna unmake it. So it's currently 3 in the afternoon. Sundays, it's kind of weird because he's unmaking that bed. I'm just gonna let him do it. Today feels a little weird because it's Sunday, but it doesn't feel like a Sunday because it feels more like a weekday, because yesterday was all different, and today, like, Sunday is normally our day where we kind of do stuff together, whether it's here or we go out or whatever, very rarely. But so because Ashton's not here, he's gone to the Streamies, I have just decided I'm going to get some stuff done, use it as an opportunity to get some stuff done while he's gone. OT. I want to talk about the Streamies more like later. I have some videos to edit and I have a few things to do with work and stuff, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna dive in, and later on I'm gonna pick the vlog up later in the evening. I'm gonna vlog me watching the Streamies. Unfortunately, I was not able to go. I'm doing the next best thing, which is sitting on the couch with Odie, and we're gonna be watching it together, and I'll talk more about that later. But for now, I'm gonna get into some editing. Apologies, this terrible lighting, I'm looking very shiny. So it's been a couple of hours, it's now dark. Don't dig on that chair, thank you. So I wanted to talk about the Streamies because they're actually going, well, the Streamies begin streaming in 1 hour, and I want to watch, obviously, because I can't be there. Actually, I think I'll just go out to the living room because this light is terrible, and I don't normally film at nighttime because I don't have the natural light coming from the window, so I'm just gonna head out to the living room and I'll talk to you out there. Sorry, Odie, we're relocating. So because today is such a special day, I'm wearing my I'm Not Here Trilogy Media t-shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts, actually. So my husband Ashton is half of Trilogy Media, and they got nominated for a Streamy Award, which is kind of like the Oscars of YouTube. Like, they get nominated by a panel or like an academy, you know, just like the Oscars are, and it's a whole like award ceremony. Like, loads of people get nominated for different categories, and then they have an award ceremony and show, and you can possibly win a YouTube Streamy Award. Trilogy Media were nominated in the collaboration category for their video with Mark Rober and Jim Browning for their glitter bombing a call center, where they traveled to India back in April. They basically got nominated for that video, which is really cool. Oh, Ashton's just texted me. What did he say? Okay, Ashton just texted me a selfie with Mark Rober. What? That is so crazy. Gosh, oh my gosh. So, a few things to say. So first of all, I am actually like, I know a lot of people, I don't know if themselves, like trilogy themselves a little bit, possibly, I don't know. We actually haven't really had a lot of time to discuss it the last few days. I'm sure this is the case, but you know, especially for like, we'll say the viewers and people like who are commenting and stuff a lot about this, people are like very hyped for them to win, like, oh, I hope you win, like bring home that Streamy, like, you know, you guys are gonna take it home. I actually I'm not concerned about that at all. Like, for me, at least, this is my opinion and this is how I feel. Even just to be nominated, that sounds so cliche, like, just to be nominated is an honor. But, like, it's not even me. For me, watching this happen to my husband, like, just to be acknowledged for the work that they did, that trip back in April was, I can probably say that that was the most, I wasn't even on the trip, and that was the most stressful month this year for me, was when they were in India. So to be acknowledged for the work that they did by a panel of adjudicators for YouTube experts, I don't really know, considering all that I was put through. The fact that they were nominated for that is, I think that's a win in itself. So I'm actually not nervous or concerned at all about like, are they gonna win, you know, or is someone else nominated gonna win instead? For me, if they win, that's just a bonus. He's already a winner in my eyes. He works really hard and it's very inspiring for me to be around because he's made me so much better and he's made me like realize my potential. Someone's jingling bells. Of course I want to be there with Ashton, but I'm supporting him from our living room instead. And I'm very, very excited. I'm just excited to watch the whole thing. Like, it's going to be a bit like, I've never watched the Streamies before, so it's going to be a bit mad, I think. So exciting. I'm going to make dinner and I will pick up the camera again in a little bit.
Chilling by the Christmas tree, waiting for my daddy to come on the TV. What do you want? Is it because I'm making dinner? You want your dinner too? You got your paw on my foot.
So I've made my dinner and the Streamies have already started. To show you my dinner. I made some lovely pasta that I'm about to devour. I also made a plate for Ashton that he can have when he comes in. Because I'm sure he'll be hungry after all this. Pasta was so good. So now I'm just chilling with the boy. But I'm actually seeing some squad in the chat, which is really cool. I saw Miss Chatterbox and I saw Nikki Lake. Oh, so sweet. I'm sure loads of people are watching. Those are just the two comments that I saw. And I saw IRL Rosie in the chat, so hi Rosie, love you. So Mark Rober just won the Creator for Social Good, which is really cool. He's doing a speech right now. Yeah, cool. Well done, Mark Rober. Here it is. They just read out Trilogy Media, so...
Congratulations to all our winners.
Wait.
May brands of all respond to your IG messages for free goodies.
Oh, did they win? What just happened? I'm very confused with what just happened. I think they won. They just like read it out in a bunch of different categories. Okay, they're on a food category right now, but they just read out like Mark Rober, Trilogy Media, and Jim Browning with a bunch of other, like with Gordon Ramsay and a few other things, and then they said congrats to the Streamy winners. Is that it? Did they win? I thought it was gonna be like they were gonna go on stage if they won. Am I stupid? Am I naive for thinking that was gonna happen? They definitely won. It feels a little like, I think we were maybe expecting it to be like an actual category where they announced the nominees and then had the winner come up and accept the award. I think that's what we were all expecting, but it was one of those where the categories where they just do quickly, so they kind of skipped through, or not skipped, but they like mentioned a few categories all at once and just announced the winners. It didn't go as I expected it to, but I'm in shock that they won. They actually won a Streamy. That's so cool. You know what? Sometimes these things happen. They don't turn out like you thought, but it's not a bad thing necessarily. I'm so proud. I'm so happy. And like I said earlier, I know I was jittery while I was watching, but if they win, it's a bonus. The fact that they're there is a win. Okay, I don't know what else to say. I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna leave this part of the vlog here and yeah, I'll check in again tomorrow or later in the week. So I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Part 1 I think was long enough, so there is more coming, so if you enjoyed it, stay tuned. Part 2 I am currently editing as we speak. I'm already very excited for you to see it. It's quite festive. I have a very lovely, exciting Christmas coming up that I just cannot wait for, so I really want to document it, and I'm very excited to share it with you. So make sure you are subscribed and that you've hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video, especially if you enjoyed this one. You're definitely going to want to see more, so make sure you've hit that bell. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, and leave me a comment too if you want. There are some links in my description if you'd like to support me further. Of course, you don't have to, it's totally optional, but I really appreciate the people who currently do, so thank you so much. I have Patreon, I have YouTube membership, and I also have a merch store, all linked in the description. Wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate or not, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!